Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. This is another on-the-job video. Unfortunately, I couldn't do this while I was installing it all because it did take a little bit of time. But I did like to kind of show you guys something new or something exciting. So this louver door here basically is made of aluminium. They've used it on a fire exit. So it had a fair few problems. One of the problems was people just leaving it open and people breaking in through it. So we've made some changes on here, and there's a few things you probably haven't seen before, so I'll take you through and show you. So because it's a louver door, one of the first things we wanted to do was put some perspex on the door here. So this is all perspex, and that goes all the way up the top and all the way down. So that's going to make it a lot harder to fish the internal lever. Now, being a fire exit, it has a fire exit sign, which means that this needs to be a lever, one-handed lever to exit at all times, so free on the inside. So unfortunately this lock was a Widco 001, which you can see here, but you see something a little bit different about it, and yeah, it's a buoy. See, it's a Widco 001 being converted into a Widco 002 using a 3582 handle. So that's fairly cool, that's fairly funky. Reason being is because it very rarely gets used, and putting another $220 lock on when there's nothing wrong with this lock is just a little bit annoying, so that's why that's done. The next thing we did is we put some signs on the door. So we put the perspex, we put some signs, we put some bolts and bolted it all the way around, so that's, you know, it's going to be stronger. We've made it comply with the fire regulations with the lever. We've put a sign on the outside as well, and we've also put in a blocker plate that goes all the way from the top all the way to the bottom. That's just going to make it a little bit harder. Also had to paint that as well, because if not, it's actually mild steel. The old one was only here, and they were able to come through and fish this lock. So we've gone with a nice, what was it, 3 or 4 mil of mild steel, and that's just bolted straight through. So that will give it a lot more protection there too. So perspex, custom blocker plate painted and all the rest. Custom 001 changing to a 002. There's something you probably never see too often. Looks pretty good. A couple of signs. Now, the owners also wanted it to automatically close, so they wanted some springs and they wanted to slam as quick as it could. That's not ideally the right way to do it, because what will happen is that one day somebody will change it and say, oh, it's too noisy or this or that. So if you start building springs and things, you're going to waste all this money. So what we've done is we've done it the right way, and we've installed a door closer. So I'll take you through and show you this door closer. Okay, so we've had to introduce a piece of L angle up there, paint it, put the door closer on there, okay, and then mount it actually on the gate. So there you can kind of see it there. I'll show just okay. So the reason we've introduced that beam there is to give the door closer something to sit on. The reason we're using the door closer is because if anything changes, or they want this door to be soft again or to close properly, we can do that just by adjusting the door closer. They want it to slam as hard as it possibly can, and with the door closer there's no trouble, so you just wind it right out and it will slam as hard as you can. So there's one last little thing we did on this door. I won't let that sit. We introduced a STI alarm box, this one here. Okay. Now that's up at about, I'm 6 foot, so that's probably 9 foot high, and the reason we put that in is because now anytime that door opens, the alarm's going to go off. And anytime it's closed, 10 seconds later it'll actually turn itself off. It's got a key override that's on our website, the part number's on our website, and that's the reed switch which activates it. Okay, so now everything should basically be in order. So as soon as this door opens, if anyone walks through here or tries to hold it open, it's going to make an alarm and keep making an alarm until it goes off. If anyone goes through here, people are going to hear it because they're going to hear an almighty bang from this door slamming so hard. But we've used steel and bolted it straight through the door, so it should be able to keep up with the slamming and all the rest. From the outside now, there's no chance of them being able to scoop through to the latch. There's no chance of them being able to fish the inside lever as well, and we've got that lever going. So unfortunately I wasn't able to show you a full install, but just a couple of ideas that you might like, a few things that you might not have seen, and see how it's kind of set up. And we also did some signs here as well. Okay, that's all I've got today. Thanks for watching.